I'm Laura. I teach online violin lessons with lessonface.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to tune your violin. And if you're having a lot of problems tuning, I'll also talk about some possible causes and some solutions if your violin just won't stay in tune. Most beginner violins come with two ways to tune. There's the pegs, which make large adjustments, and there's the fine tuners, which make small adjustments. Now the names of your strings, starting from the thickest string on the left, are G, D, A, and E. I'm using a tuning app called INS Tuner, but you can use any tuning app or tuner. They generally work the same way. So when I pluck the string, the tuner will indicate what pitch the string is vibrating at. You'll notice it has a moving bar. Some have a moving pointer. And when the bar moves to the left, that means your string is too flat or too low. If the bar is to the right, that's on the sharp side, it means your string is too high. So I'm going to start with my A string. You can start with any string, but I generally start with A. And I hold it against my stomach so that I can pluck the string. And you'll notice it's to the left, which means it's too flat, so I need to tune up. So I'm going to go to my fine tuner, and I'm going to turn it to the right or clockwise, and then try it again. And when it flashes green, that means you're in tune. The musical alphabet has 7 letters, A through G. So you'll want to pay attention to what pitch the tuner is indicating. For instance, if you're trying to tune the G string and the tuner indicates an F, that means you're a whole step too low, and you're going to want to use the pegs to tune up. So another issue you might run into is if you pluck the string and you notice it's indicating green, but look at the little symbol to the right of the A. It's a flat symbol. So that means I'm a half step too low. Now you might be able to use your fine tuners, but generally if you're a half step or more away from the pitch, you'll want to use your pegs. So what you want to do is trace the string up to the peg, hold the neck in your opposite hand so that you can keep the violin steady. And what you're going to do first is loosen the peg by turning it towards you just a little bit, and this is going to release the tension. Then push into the peg box as you tighten and turn it away from you. And you'll want to turn it very slowly, very smoothly, and make very small movements, and then check. Keep tuning. Now I'm in an A, but I'm still a little too low. I'm going to keep using the tuner. All right, now it's saying I'm just a hair high or pretty much in tune. I can test it again. I'm just a little high, so I'll use the fine tuner now to turn it towards the left to get a little lower. You'll want to tune your violin every day and every time before you practice. And you'll notice that strings tend to loosen, so you're going to be turning those fine tuners to the right and tightening them a lot more than you're turning them to the left. So eventually you might screw that fine tuner in as far as it will go, and it won't turn towards the right anymore. So if you run into that problem, just unscrew your fine tuner towards the left quite a bit, and then you're going to want to use your pegs to get the string close, and when you're close you can use that fine tuner to get it perfect. Now if you're playing a violin that's brand new, or maybe you're playing a violin that hasn't been used in a long time, these strings might be so loose that they're not registering a pitch at all. So you'll want to use your pegs to get it close, and then use the fine tuner. So when you have to use the pegs to tune your E string, you'll want to be extra careful because the E string is very thin. It's really easy to over tighten it. So you want to make very small adjustments with the peg and check the string frequently. If you over tighten it, it's easy to break that E string, which is a good idea to always have an extra set of strings on hand so you can throw an E string on there if you break it. I'm Laura with lessonface.com. Happy practicing.